not lost on the members of the vet... Oh! One of the gentlest forms of aerobic exercise is cycling. There's no doubt it promotes good health and longevity. And that's a fact not lost on the members of the vet... Oh!
Airports around the nation are in chaos today, with pilots working only from 9 till 5:45. They're ironing their clothes, pressing home their claim... Must apologise for the sound. They're pressing home their claim for a 30% pay rise. Solidarity leader Lech Walesa has emerged as the kingmaker, with a non-communist government looking almost certain in Poland for the first time in 30 years. We'll have more news at 3 o'clock.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, that's better.
I was going to say to you, they might think that Willie migrated north.
Oh.
But I won't say that.
You won't say that.
Because you're not feeling very well.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good weekend.
I'll try. Hundreds turned out across the... Excuse me. Hundreds turned out across the North Coast this morning for ceremonies to mark the 76th anniversary of Remembrance Day.
Do you want a hand?
Yeah,
Oh,
if you don't mind.
Absolutely bolted in over 1,200 metres. Foot... Fly. Don't you put that on the bloopers. Fly. Oh.
Today, Nova Coal Management and the union are back before the Industrial Relations Commission. This time round, the hearing is expected to take... This area is bouncing back from a situation many farmers would rather forget. They've had to hand-feed stock for most of 1994 and even cart water at times. Morning. I hope you're a boy cow, that's all I can say.
Well, genius can be a burden sometimes, Arthur.
Your dad talked to you, did he?
Yes, and you can stop worrying.
Good.
Calm down.
Right. Randwick, race 1, and the winner is...
And it's Sir Tom's handicap by a head to illustrious, never, never 2 lengths back, finished over the top of Encore for 3rd. But by George, what a first run back from illustrious. She was boxed in, fell back, carried wide, and still put in a mammoth effort down the straight. I think we can look forward to a powerful spring campaign from the champion. She'll be very hard to beat in the next outing, you Mark.
What, you mean even if she actually can't do it?
Especially if she actually can't do it. So like this.
Anything else to do? Into the wasabi, into the soy sauce, and down the hatch. Oh, fantastic. Oh,
I know. Oh, it's okay. Oh, yuck. Oh, yuck. He vomited.
It burnt, it stung, it's still stinging now, still stinging now, it's still stinging now.
Quiet. And...
Oops. Fuck.
blame him.
I'm really glad you took us on this trip, Travis.
Hey, don't blame me.
It was your idea.
Oh, yeah, right. Wrecked car, mosquitoes, just the way I planned it.
Travis, that's the... Oh, you're kidding.
Do you ever do bloopers on your sporting and that would have made a good blooper?
What we're going to do is I'm going to dare someone to put this apple in their mouth. And what we're going to do is we're going to dare someone to put this apple in their mouth. You got to throw it right here, Rob, all right? And what we're going to do is we're going to dare someone to put this apple in their mouth. What's going on? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to dare someone to put this apple in their mouth. There it is. Yeah! Oh, Jesus, that got me then. No, I need a bra. I need a bra.
Damn, don't have one on.
See, not all women wear bras. Oh, Jesus, what are you doing, son? You just hit me in the rocks, that's what you did. Oh, no. Now I am in.
Did you have a good trip?
Yes, thanks. Did you have a good trip? You didn't send a postcard, did you?
Will your colleague be joining us? No, not for the moment. Go on in, please.
On Friday, Justice Higgins awarded a 68-year-old Adelaide woman the money after she fell and slipped on a piece of bark.
Like I put on that to do your bidding, you time-worn peasant!
Still eating. If my wife's watching, don't worry. By the time I get home, I'll be hungry. Oh, dear. It's the icing. Right now, it's time to go and see who's going to win on the lucky draw today. Oh, dear, it's the mighty, oh, dear, mighty grip. You could win one of those. And have a look at them on there, will you, please, while I stop taking?
And she can do what she likes with it. No, I have spoken. It's going to be invested wisely. Now, get me a shirt.
Get your own shirt. Get your own shirt.
Listen, I want you to understand one thing. I haven't the faintest idea what comes next, and I'm going.
Wait a minute, mate. How come you know so much about Monaros? You're not even Greek. You don't even look... So, were you going to say something?
Yeah.
What?
Tell him.
I was...
Ask him if he knows how...
Well, I was going... Just tell him. Just... Sorry, we've got a problem. We're talking at
the same time. At the same time.
We're doing a scene, and we're saying at the same time.
I'm talking about your general attitude.
What about it?
Oh, come on, mate. You've been carrying it on like a bad-tempered brat for weeks.
So?
So tell me what's going on.
I don't know. You're the grown-up. Why don't you figure it out for yourself?
I'm getting a bit tired of that. Don't laugh.
Sorry.
I'm getting a little tired.
You ready?
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Marilyn, you're going to make me bleed.
Oh, sorry.
Here we go. Name the 7 dwarfs.
Bashful, sleepy, grumpy, sneezy. All I could think of was jumpy.
Trust, Effie, that's what it's all about. And Mimo doesn't trust me.
Yeah, well, maybe it's because you're sending your shirt.
That was the Japanese.
Now, trust, Effie, that's what it's all about. And Mimo doesn't trust me.
Yeah, well, maybe it's because you're sending yourself photos of you. Maybe it's because you send him photos of... Maybe it's because... I don't know.
The Navy finally blew up HMAS Derwent off Perth.
They did. There she goes. And after months of battling American bureaucracy, the Australian Navy is finally bringing home our newest warship. HMAS Canimbla and its 200 crew left Norfolk, Virginia after delays in Congress blocked the initial departure, which was scheduled for June. The Australian government paid $70 million for the Canimbla and another amphibious assault ship. And looking like a battleground, that's not it either. You're having a good night, aren't you?
A lucky escape for a busload of children in Tamworth today when a school bus caught fire in Tamworth.
We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow night on News World. Until then, good night. Good night. Oh. Oh, you're right. There seems to be some sort of problem in our news department. That's the news for now, and we'll hope to continue again tomorrow night. Of course, it's news at 6 o'clock with Mike and Ian. Oh, sorry, Mike and Nev, and Nev's coming from Maryborough tomorrow night, and then, of course, News World again tomorrow night. Until then, good night. Oh.
No, we're only joking.
Do now? We both stay.
What? Well, move over. Aren't you going to shut the door properly first?
No, you idiot. It's meant to be like that.
Ah.
$3.95, 10:37, take one. $3.95, 10:37, take two. $3.95, 10:37, take three.
I better get going. I don't want to be late when I really want the job, eh? I'll phone and let you know how I go.
Lady Thatcher has been urged to cut her workload after a health scare in Chile. The former British Prime Minister, who is 68, almost fainted during a speech and collapsed minutes later after leaving the podium. I'm sorry, I just got a glimpse of it out of my eyes. She looks like one of those rubbery figures.
The Premier has announced the details of the cabinet reshuffle, which follows the retirement of I'm getting hurt! I'm not doing it!
It has its own train. While Chris is on the track at Eastern Creek, the second last round of the Australian Motocross Championship will be fought out on the Razorback Mountain.
DD's owner Brett Devine has scoffed at the report's findings and subsequent recommendations. OK. The Troy D's owner, Brett Devine, has scoffed at the report's findings and subsequent recommendations. Yep. The Troy D's owner, Brett Devine, has scoffed at the report's findings and subsequent recommendations. I won't do that again. Here I go. The Troy D's owner, Brett Devine, has scoffed at the state government's... The Troy D's owner, Brett Devine, has scoffed at the state government's... Sorry. The Troy D's owner, Brett Devine, has scoffed at the reports... The Troy D's owner, Brett Devine, has scoffed at the report's findings and subsequent recommendations.